Good.
Might need a dry.
Yeah, you're going to need a dry erase board.
I'm gonna sit in.
Okay, let's put our pencil box behind us for now. Set your pencil behind you.
Stole my brother's jacket. Oh no. But no one did it.
Okay. Okay, set your dry erase boards off to the side because you don't need them right now. And I think we're waiting on a couple more. Lyric and Cash.
No, Lyric's not here today.
Lyric's not here today? Okay. Is Cash here today?
Oh, we practiced. We have no idea, but I think I saw.
Oh, and Baldo and Jimena, but they have a pretty far walk. Okay, well while you're sitting here then, how about you can take a look at some of the collages that other people made. Okay, we will just begin, and they will come right in when they get the chance. Oh, here they come. There's Baldo. No Jimena today, Baldo?
Yeah, she's coming.
Oh, she's coming. She's in the bathroom. Okay. There she is. Hi, Jimena. Come in and sit down, guys. You're going to need a dry erase board. Go ahead and grab a dry erase board. Just sit down, Mom. Go back. Keep your pencil bag behind you. I don't want to see it in front. And your dry erase board's off to the side. Thank you. Okay, so yesterday I had you make a collage about yourself. But why did I have you make a collage about yourself? What kind of things did you glue on your collage? Yeah, Beck glued some food. Let me close this door. Beck glued some food. Please sit up, Beck. You're not taking a nap. Okay? Okay, not today though, okay? Because we're going to move on to something else. So we have some food, we have drinks, we even have some birds that people glued on here. And what are these things called, Elias?
Mascots.
Some mascots. Why did you glue mascots on there?
Because I like mascots. They're cool and some are kind of funny.
Yeah. So I had you make a collage about things you like. Why? Because these things are part of our culture. Culture. What does that mean? What does culture mean? What does that word mean? It's how a group of people live their lives. What they like. What they enjoy doing in their life. Okay, take a look at here. Alex enjoys popsicles. Raise your hand if you enjoy popsicles. It's a part of things that we eat in our culture. In our culture, is there just one thing that we always eat, one type of food? No, what do we eat? Lots of things. We eat a variety of things. We eat fish, steak, bread, chicken, French fries, hamburgers.
Yay.
Do you think maybe in other cultures, different countries, they may eat just a few types of food? Do you think they have this much of a variety in other cultures? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. We're going to learn about the Japanese culture. Okay? So what do I mean by that? We're going to learn about the Japanese culture. We're going to learn about what?
What the Japanese people like to eat and what they like.
Exactly. We're going to learn about what they enjoy, how they dress, the kind of clothing they wear. Do we all wear the same kind of clothing?
No.
No, everyone wears different clothes. So we're going to learn about the clothing that they wear, what they like to eat. What else? What do we like to listen to?
Music.
Music. What type of music they like to listen to? Do they speak English?
No.
Do you think they speak English?
Some?
Maybe they know some, but do you think that's their main language?
No.
No. What do you think their main language is in Japan? What is that called? Not Spanish.
I think French.
Oh, not French in Japan. It sounds like Japan.
I mean, Japanese.
Japanese. Yeah, Japanese. That's their own language. We speak English. They speak Japanese. Okay? Now, Japan is an island, and it has many other islands around it. Let me show you on this map, okay? It's shifting.
You must have used the drill.
Okay. Okay, so this is our world. Where are we? What country do we live in? Amanda?
States.
What country do we live in? We live in the United States. That's right here. Okay. Japan is over here. It's part of Asia. That's the continent. Asia. Japan is its own country. We live in the country of the United States. The Japanese live in the country of Japan. See this island right here? It has many other islands around it. But what is an island? What is an island? When I say it's an island, what does that even mean? What does it mean, Leonel?
Island is like where people live.
People do live on islands. But what is an island? What is it surrounded by?
Water.
Yeah, it's surrounded by water. It's not connected to any other land. It's one big piece of land surrounded only by water. So is the United States an island?
No.
Is the United States, raise your hand if you think it's United States is an island. Yeah, it's not. It has water on some sides, but it's not only surrounded by water. Look what's connected to it. Mexico and Canada. So it's not an island. Is Hawaii an island?
Yes. Yeah.
Why? Why, Juan? Why is Hawaii an island? Because it's only surrounded by water. Good. I'm going to give you some of our vocabulary words, and you're going to practice them with a partner, okay? What word is this? Culture. We learned about this word yesterday. Monetary. Monetary. What does it sound like? Monetary.
Money.
It sounds like money, exactly. So what does it mean?
It means a different word for money.
Yeah, it's money that's accepted in different places. Okay, what kind of money do we accept here?
Dollars.
Dollars. Yeah. And in Japan, what kind of money do they accept there?
Yen.
Who remembers? That's a tough question.
Yen.
The yen. Yep, exactly. So we have culture. What is this? It kind of looks funny. Island. Yeah, we don't say island. The S is silent. We say island. Island. Okay? And then we have culture. Okay? So each group is going to get a set of cards. This is what you're going to do. Say me and Leonel are partners. I'm going to hold up the card. Leonel's going to say the word. Say the word, Leonel. Okay, Leonel, what does culture mean? What people enjoy, or how a group of people live their lives. What are some things that represent culture? It's right behind me. Starts with an S. Food. What else? Music. What are we wearing? Clothing. What do we speak? Language. Yeah, we have our own language. Okay? That's how you're going to do it. And then you're going to switch. Then you're going to tell him, give him another card. He's going to tell you what it is. Then he's going to give you another card. And he's going to tell you what it is. And then you're going to switch. Your other partner is going to do the same thing. Okay? So, Jade and Trinity, you will be partners, okay? Jade, will you please come up and get your set of cards? Okay. You may go anywhere in the room and practice those. Baldo and Leonel.
Just leave your things there, Jay.
Yeah, you can just leave your things there.
Leave your things there.
Baldo
And then
and
you try to
Leonel.
pick a spot with your cards.
Beck and Alex. And then Amanda, you, Juan, and Elias will be a group of 3, okay? So you're going to practice, every one of you is going to practice a word.
Need your help? You can ask her for help. What is it? Tell her, Jay.
Guys, if you don't know what the definition is, then just tell them so that they know. Go anywhere in the room.
Yeah.
Are you telling him the definition, or is he supposed to tell you? Hold up the card.
So look at your collage.
Say Baldo,
Things
can
that
you
you
card,
chose to
please?
show culture. What are things you
What is that
put
word,
on your poster?
Baldo?
The
Pictures of
money
what?
on a different
What is it?
like the U.S. What is it called though? The Japan money. Yen. Culture is like the language. Culture is like everything they do. Say it again. Like their clothing, their food, their language. Yeah, that's culture.
How's it going, boys? I want you to ask him this question too. So after he reads the definition, I want you to ask him that question.
What? Money. Dollar.
What is an island?
Okay, now you ask me something. What is monetary? What is what? Monetary.
I thought you were here for that. Okay.
Why don't you go for another
Buy water.
Okay, that's all you can ask. How a group of people live their lives. How a group of people live their lives.
So, Trinity, have you ever been on an island? What island have you been on? Why, that is an island. Right. Yeah. Well, that's something to look forward to.
Okay, about 5 more minutes to finish up.
That's all. Okay, you can. Island.
Okay, what's that one? See, money in it? Monetary. Monetary.
Now you get
What the island is?
And it's your turn.
Oh, I'm
Show him the word, Baldo.
It's a place surrounded by water. So we call one another island. We call Colorado is another island. Look at that.
What do you say?
That's it.
Have you ever been to an island? You've been to what Barco Island have you been to?
What is it?
There's water
What
around
is Japan color?
but is it only
Yeah,
surrounded
what
by
do we call
water?
ours? And what they call it?
An island. Think about it. If you can drive there.
We're done.
Now, if you have a chance to
Can
ask
you
you
drive across the ocean.
All right, let Turney Lesson2. There you go.
Okay, if you're finished, come back over here.
Well, ask her real
I think
quick.
we were done a
Give
little
her
bit
chance.
early. Good job. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Did I get all the cards? As they are still working, I'm going to pass back. Oops, what did I do? Our things we were working on yesterday. Okay? Our little book. Okay, Leonel. Beck. Mena. Alex. Okay, please do not open your boxes. You still don't need them yet. Cash is not here. Trinity.
She got it pretty well, honey. You can hand the cards to Mr.
Valdo.
Good job. You really did a good job.
Jade.
We're talking about things.
You can add on to this. Oh, sorry, I have Trinity. Who am I missing? One? Okay. Here you go. Okay, so let's take a look at our objective, our flex objective. See yours, Elias? Oh yeah, I have it right here. Okay, take a look at our flex objective. Okay, it's up on the blackboard, chalkboard. Take a look, guys. It says, I can determine what I already know about Japan. I can ask questions so that I can build my knowledge about Japan and its culture and custom. What is knowledge? What does that mean to build our knowledge? What does that mean? What do you think, Jake?
Sort of like what we already know and what we have learned about over.
Yeah, we're going to build what we're going to gain new knowledge, new information. We're going to learn new information. Juan, please turn around. Juan. Thank you. We're going to build new knowledge. We're going to learn some new information about Japan. But why? Why Japan? How come we're not going to learn about Russia or Korea or China or Africa? How come? How come we're going to learn about Japan and its culture and customs? Why? Why are we going to learn about Japan? What do you think, Leonel? What do you think we're going to be doing?
I can help them.
Help them out, Trinity.
That what types of clothes and what money they get and what kinds of food they eat.
But why? Why do you think it's important to know about that? Because we are going to be reading a story called Chibi, and it takes place in Japan. But if they're talking about things that we have no idea, like if it said the word yen in there, would we have known what the yen is?
Yeah.
We do now, because what is it?
Money.
It's the money that they use,
I know
right?
what
The yen is the money that they use. So if we see that word in the story that we're reading, we're going to be like, oh yeah, I know what that is. That's the money that they use in Japan. But before we knew what the yen is, would we even know what that word meant in the story? We wouldn't have known. So that's what we're doing. We're learning new information about Japan so that we know those different words in the story. Okay? We are going to continue learning about Japan today. Let's review our first page. Okay? So turn to that first page. You have your cover page. See that? Now turn to the next page. I don't have them stapled yet because we have more pages to add to our book. Okay? Japan's introduction. Okay, what is the monetary unit of Japan? What does that mean? What is the monetary unit of Japan, Alex?
Yen.
Yeah, the yen. That's the money that they use. What is Japan? What is it surrounded by?
Water.
Water, like lakes and rivers? No, what is it surrounded by? What kind of water?
Ocean.
Ocean. Yep, it's surrounded by the ocean water. What I want you to do, because each one of these pages has a tab. Do you see this tab? It's like a little block on the side. That way, when we make our book, we can turn to that page right away. If I say, turn to the tab language or intro, like on your paper, see the tab that says intro? If I say turn to the intro, you'll know where to turn right away. That way you don't have to flip through your entire book. Okay? So just in this little tab, I want you to take a crayon or colored pencil, not a marker, because then you won't be able to read it. Color lightly over that little box. Color lightly over this little box, intro. On your page, intro. Use a color and color lightly. Don't press too hard, because then you won't be able to read it. Okay, yeah, any color you want. Not too hard, bud, because then you won't be able to read it.
Where?
Color lightly.
Oh, right here? See?
Yeah.
Yeah. I go with
Just like that. Good job.
But don't use color around it.
Yeah, I would not use black, because you really wouldn't be able to see it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Beck colored around it. That's okay, too. Okay, now I want you to put these two pages together and set them next to you. Make sure the title page is on top. The title page is on top. Yep, just like that. Okay, and set them next to you. Here you go. Did everyone get one? Okay, what is that word at the top? It's one of our vocabulary words. Or actually, it wasn't that one. It will be one of our vocabulary words. Language. Yeah, language. What is language?
Language that means what?
Yeah, what we speak, how we talk. The Japanese language is written using a system of thousands of pictographs. What is a pictograph? We learned about it in math. What's a pictograph? What does it sound? What word sounds like is in the word pictograph? Pictograph. What word? What word sounds like is in pictograph? Picture. And what's at the end of pictograph?
That is a graph.
Yeah. So they use a picture graph, a graph using pictures to speak or to write. Okay? So they use thousands of pictographs and many phonetic characters. That means many letters. There is a written version of Japanese in which the words are written using Roman characters. It is called Romaji. With Romaji, you can pronounce Japanese without knowing how to read Japanese characters. The word Romaji is from the English word Roman and the Japanese word ji, which means characters. Okay, it even gives us some examples. Look, it even gives us some examples of how to say things. Take a look at numbers off to the left. It gives us a box of numbers, how to say numbers. Turn to your partner and practice saying those numbers, 0 through 10.
Okay. 1 inch. 2.
Maru, Ichi, Ni, San, Chi, Go, Raku, Roku, Shichi, Hashi, Kai, Ju. It's kind of funny. We're not used to it, right?
5, go. 7, Maru, 8,
Come on.
9, cousin, Yeah.
Where's your page?
I don't know.
Here. Okay, eyes back up here. How do we say the number 10?
Ja.
Yeah, or Jew. I think it's Jew. Jew. But we say 10. How do we say this number? Amanda? She in Japanese. Or in English it's 4. See? They have a different language. They have different ways of saying things. Okay? How can you say, how are you? How are you, Beck? You say, Ogenki desu ka. Ogenki desu ka. Practice saying it. How are you? Say how are you to your neighbor. Ogenki desu ka.
Ogenki ohu. Whatever.
Practice saying it to each other, Baldo. How are you? Ogenki desu ka. Practice saying it. How are you? Say it to Amanda.
I can't find this one. Are you? This is so hard to say.
Now say good day or hello. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. That means hello.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, stop. Goodbye is sayonara. Say it, sayonara. Okay, repeat after me. Yes is hi.
Yes. Hi.
No is I. Help is tasuketa. Please kudasai. Thank you. Domo arigato. Domo arigato. You're welcome. Do itashi mashite. Yeah. Do these words look like you could say them in English?
No.
No, that's not how we say our words. It's different. This is how the Japanese.
It's in Japan.
This is how people in Japan speak.
What's
I'm
Domo
not sure.
What's Domo?
It's on the picture. Okay, take a look at the questions below. It says, what is the Japanese word for hello? What is the Japanese word for hello?
We need to find it.
Find it on your page right here. What is the Japanese word for hello? Look for the word hello in English.
Oh.
Move your finger across, and what is that word?
I need to find it.
What is it, Jimena? What's the Japanese word for hello? Starts with a K. Konnichiwa, close. Konnichiwa. So please write that word on the line. Konnichiwa. Its very first word on the top starts with a K. Konnichiwa.
I don't know where my pencil is.
It means good day or hello. Konnichiwa. What is the Japanese phrase for thank you? Find the word thank you in English. Move your finger over.
Where is that word?
Find it. What is the Japanese word for thank you?
Thank you. Oh, I found it.
Jade, what is the Japanese phrase for thank you? Try your best.
Where did you find the word? Konnichiwa.
Try your best. Boys. Starts with a T. Baldo, help her out. Yeah, domo arigato. Yeah, that's a Japanese phrase for thank you. So this is the language that you see the symbols at the top of the left-hand page?
Yeah.
Those are the symbols or pictographs. Okay, the pictures that stand for a certain word. In this case, it stands for Japan. The word Japan. Okay? When you're finished writing that, color this tab again with a different color. Very lightly. With a different color. Very lightly. Okay. Make sure you can see it. Don't color too dark.
I'm just on the soft part, it's so like neat.
Okay, then once you're done coloring that tab, place it again with your packet, with your book.
The bottom?
On the bottom. Place it right underneath all the others. Okay, we're going to do something a little different now, kind of cool.
I love cool stuff. We're gonna make a space, you guys. That's like a tree.
Okay, did everyone get a paper?
There's this video on YouTube.
Did you get one, Beth?
Japanese origami on it, like shows there's origami from Japan.
Okay, take a look. Follow along with me. Japan origami. Origami is an ancient Japanese art of paper folding. When someone says ancient, do you think it happened like yesterday? What do you think ancient mean? When do you think it happened, Alex?
A long time ago.
A long, long time ago. Yeah. An origami design usually starts with a square piece of paper. A series of simple folds transforms the paper into a beautiful paper structure. Okay? Look at that. What does the upper right origami look like? I mean, upper left. This one up here, what does that look like?
A whale?
It looks like a whale. Yeah. And what about the upper right? What does that look like?
It looks like a bird.
It looks like a swan. It looks like a bird. It's a crane. One of the most well-known origami projects is the crane. Okay, that's the upper right. We were learning about cranes in Super Kids.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Japanese legend states that a person who makes 1,000 origami cranes will have their heart's desire come true. Okay? What does that mean, a heart's desire? What does that mean? They think if they make over 1,000 origamis, that they will have their heart's desire come true. What does that mean, their heart's desire? What do you think? What do you think that means? Your heart's desire. Do you think they'll have bad luck?
Yeah.
You think that's what that means?
Yeah.
Someone who makes 1,000 origami cranes will have their heart's desire come true. You think that means they'll have bad luck?
No.
No, they're not going to have bad luck. What does that mean?
Good luck.
They might have good luck, or they might have what they wished for, or what they hoped for. What is something you hope for? Alex, what's something you hope for?
A pet iguana.
A pet iguana? Beck?
I know there was things, but if I was a caveman, I would want a pet baby T-Rex.
Okay.
What's a T-Rex? A T-Rex. Ice cream hot fudge.
Ice cream hot fudge. Okay. We are going to make one of these origamis, okay? So these are my directions. We're going to make whale origami. See right here, it gives you, what are these? What are these called? Not hints. They're directions. Yeah, they show us exactly how to make this. So you have to follow every single step and read the directions. Okay? When I call your name or your row, I want you to come up and choose a piece of colored paper. That's what we're going to make our origami out of. Okay? Alex and Beck, come up and choose a piece of paper quickly and then sit down.
At school, our teacher made like a swan.
Oh, that is awesome.
And she had 2 kids that were twins named Taylor and Kyla.
Okay, you 3, go. Please come up and pick a piece of paper for your origami.
Yeah. We chose the same colors. I like this leather.
Okay, Baldo and Jimena, please come up and choose a piece of paper. Do not do anything yet, guys. And not start folding just yet. Okay, Jade and Trinity.
Wait, does this require cutting? Yeah, what part of it? It shows it right here.
Okay. Quickly. Okay, listen. Sit down, Juan. Sit down. Okay, we are actually going to make our origamis tomorrow because we don't have enough time, but I'm going to show you how it's going to be done, okay? So when we follow directions, what shape is this? Is this a square or a rectangle? A rectangle. So I'm going to cut off a little piece so that it's a square. Okay? What's our first step? It looks like what? It looks like a diamond. So I'm going to take each corner and fold it just like this. Okay? Then what's our next step? Okay, so I have it like this. And then it says, okay, so I fold it to the center. Now I take this piece and I fold it in, whoops, just like this. On both sides. Okay?
It's like an airplane.
Yeah, it kind of starts looking like an airplane. Okay, now I have it, it kind of looks like this. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Okay? Does everyone see that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to take this upper piece and fold it down. Yep, so now it looks like this. Okay? This part comes all the way down. It's not very, my folds aren't very in line, but try the best I can. Okay? And then it says you take this part and fold it in half. So I'm going to take this part and fold it like this, kind of like the 2 parts are hugging each other. Okay? Now it's in half. What does it kind of look like? It kind of looks like, starting to look like an airplane or a taco. Okay, so you have your taco. Now I'm going to make the tail. Okay? So I'm going to take this part and fold it up like this. Okay? And I'm going to then cut this corner off like this, so it's in half, and then I can fold this part back and out like this. Okay, just so, will you go grab the door, Alex?
Oh, good.
Okay. And then I will show you the rest tomorrow because I'm sorry we ran out of time. So put your papers back with your packets, and then make a stack right here on the chair. And we'll finish this origami tomorrow.